Hi, I'm Marta, and welcome to my office.
Hi. Everyone that I work with, including myself, want to understand what is stopping us from living life to our fullest potential. And potential is just that, it's potential unless it's actualized and put into action in life. So this is a series on the nose of life that is really, really subtle and unconscious, and what stops us from living on the edge of the excitement of change and choice.
Hi, I'm back again, and I want to talk about an extension of blame. And this is a monster, and it's called judgment. Judgment is a monster, it's an octopus that absolutely strangles and infiltrates every single part of our life. And so many people are saying, how do I stop judging myself? And they try to meditate and stop the thoughts and to stop the constant hammering in the head of judgment. All of this obsessive, compulsive thinking, judgment. All of these types of inner self-dialogues, whether they be blame, and now we're talking about judgment, or defenses. They're all defenses, and we don't realize that these are the ways that we stop ourselves from opening up to make choices, to feel what we feel. Every defense that we have, whether it be coming from blame, and now we're talking about judgment, is about a defense so that we can't feel. It keeps us numb. Judgment, blame, keep us numb. We don't have to feel. We can be outside of ourselves, onto another, and we don't ever have to take responsibility for realizing that our judgment is about making a choice to not feel. So feelings are the beginning of opening the heart again. We need to open this heart. If we can't open this heart, we're not going to be able to get down deeper into our belly, down deeper into our more intense, fiery feelings that give us passion. So judgment. Why do we judge? What does it do for us? We judge the way we look, we judge what we say, we judge how other people think of us. We judge constantly. And what does it do? It blocks out life. It's really a way of saying no. Judgment is no. I really don't want to change. People don't realize that. And the judgment voice is so unconscious. We don't even hear it. We don't even recognize it when it's happening. So how can you recognize when you're judging? How can you recognize it? It's also about feeling it. How does it feel when you actually judge yourself? What does that feel like? Think about it for a minute. Judge something. Judge something about yourself. I don't like my hair. I don't like my thighs. I don't like my voice. I don't like the way I wrote that. I don't like the way that I ran. I don't like the way that I look to people. Feel that. Think about something that you really judge constantly. Really judge constantly. And when you think about it, I want you to just tap here on your collarbone. And I want you to say it over and over again. I judge my body. I judge the way my body looks. I hate my body. I think my body is just totally awful. I don't like the way it feels. I don't like the way it looks. And allow yourself, with that tapping, because the tapping is an energy point, it's going to bring you deeper in so that you can actually feel the judgment. If you can't feel this judgment, why would you want to change it? And the truth is, the judgment keeps us defended. So we don't really want to open up to feel our sadness, to feel our hurt, to feel our need for love, to feel whatever it is that makes us human, that makes us want to be in relationship, that makes us want to be closer to another, even if it's to ourselves. If we judge ourselves, we stop everything from happening in life. Life stops. It just stops. And I've heard people say, well, I judge myself more than I judge others. But this is not true. If we are judging ourselves, we can only judge others. So what we do to cover that up, that we're judging others and we're needy and we judge ourselves for that, is by being really good. being a people pleaser. Trying to prove that we're really, really good, nice people, and we're not judging anything. We're not trying to take and get from other people. So it's really important, the octopus of judgment. Judgment strangles us to death, strangles our heart. And in truth, if you really stop and slow down and take a breath and listen to your judgment, you're going to see and feel how it completely stops you from doing anything you want in life. So my recommendation to you in this exercise, if any of you have heard of what a collage is, I want you to go and look through and find images, even on your internet or in a magazine or in some sort of book. And I want you to pull out images, not something that's literal, but just pull out images of judgment. Pull out images of judgment. See what these images look like to you. Because in this judgment, again, is your patterning. It's the way that you learn to not love yourself. It's very subtle. Nobody wants to say that I learned to not love myself. Our parents didn't sit down and say, don't love yourself. It was the way that they treated themselves. It's the way that they treated you. It's the way that they listened or didn't listen. It's the way they encouraged you or didn't encourage you. These are patterns. These are ways that we have judged ourselves, and then we blame and we say, I can't do anything. I'm not capable. It's their fault. This is all judgment. And it's a way of not taking responsibility. So when you take this collage and you start looking at all these images, and they could be pictures of your family, they can be pictures of just things in life that happened to you that had caused you to be judgmental, I want you to begin to create your story. Because as you feel your story, as you see your story, you begin to understand the pattern of judgment. Remember, judgment, even if it's about my nail is broken, or I can't go out today because I just don't feel my body looks good enough, or I can't accomplish this, I can't say this right. This all works into this whole idea of perfectionism. So judgment, blame, perfectionism, these are defenses. They are not just behaviors that we have to undo. They are defenses that stop us from feeling. So you need to make a decision. Do I want to feel? Do I want to be able to express these feelings? Do I want to be able to get closer for people to see me transparently? Or do I want to keep judging and blaming and creating all of this wall around me? It's your choice. It's up to you.